Welcome to the Daily Debrief, an inside look at one of today's top stories. I'm Jason Dinant, here with anchor and reporter Jackie Kostek. And one of the big stories coming out of Nevada and throughout the country this week and the past several weeks has been how to get more Americans vaccinated. Do things like giveaways and lotteries work? Now, Jackie, what's happening in the state of Nevada, both at a state level and at a local level that you found out today in your package?
Yeah, well, I mean, the reason for this big push now and incentivizing and doing these different campaigns is because we've seen over the last couple of months the vaccination rates fall. So Clark County hit a peak of vaccinations, daily doses administered back in mid-April. And ever since then, it's kind of been on this slow and steady decline. So right now, local leaders are really trying to make a push to reach these people who have not yet been vaccinated and get to that level. 60% is the goal in Clark County that they're talking about. And of course, President Joe Biden's goal nationally is 70% of the population vaccinated by the 4th of July. And so the Clark County commissioners today held a press conference, or a couple of them were there, as well as some other local and state leaders at the Global Community High School on the east side. And they were talking about this campaign to really target specific communities and go in and actually go door to door in these communities and try to kind of fight that hesitancy or lack of information, lack of access, all of those things to just get to the people and make sure they can have access to it if they want it.
And I know you spoke with Dina Titus as well as Governor Sisolak. What is their approach to this whole idea? I know that they may have a little bit of a different basis for what they want to do.
Yeah, well, so yeah, the local leaders are kind of thinking small and very targeted, strategic, and Governor Sisolak for the state of Nevada and Congresswoman Dina Titus are thinking much bigger. So I actually ran into Governor Sisolak at the Global Community High School today, where he stopped by to see the pop-up clinic and the free food drive. And he said that he would be announcing the statewide plan in the next couple of days. Of course, the state of Nevada cannot have a lottery like we've seen in states like Ohio, California, and New Mexico, but people have floated the idea of a raffle. He did not say raffle, although he did say that, you know, there's a lot of great things on the Las Vegas Strip to do and see. So it kind of felt like he was leaning toward, there will likely be giveaways that are included in Nevada's incentivizing campaign. And then statewide, Congresswoman Dina Titus actually proposed last week a bill that would be $100 million. So it would be $100 million winners across the country. So that's a bill that would be a national lottery to get more people vaccinated.
When you were talking to the local leaders, did they say or did they give any opinions in regards to what is stopping these last few people from getting the vaccine? And how do they overcome those kind of issues?
Yeah, I mean, that's a question that I asked directly, and they said that it's a combination of things. They say it is partly about access, which is something they're really trying to directly change and provide access, where people can just walk down the street or have a short drive to a community center they know and they feel safe at to get the vaccine. They also think that it's partly about information, maybe a language barrier in certain communities. They're also making sure to address those concerns, and hesitancy as well, which is something that we've seen across the country. So it really is that combination of lack of access, information, possibly a language barrier, and hesitancy as well.
Will there be any more pop-up clinics that you know of or that they spoke about today that you can let the viewers out know about?
Absolutely. Well, there will be another large mass vaccination clinic happening at Allegiant Stadium this week. That opens Thursday. It's through Sunday. But people can always check immunizenevada.org for more information. It's broken down by county, and they'll update the vaccination clinics available there. And the other positive thing is a lot of these places are offering not these $100 million or $1 million incentives, but the vaccination clinic today at Global Community High School had a free food drive. So people could get free food and get the vaccine at the same time. So if you go online, you can find more information about all of that.
Thank you, Jackie, so much for joining us at the Daily Debrief and giving us a deeper look in today's top story. Stay tuned after the break for more KTNV streaming, Las Vegas news on your time, and head on over to ktnv.com.
Thanks, Jason.
Thank you.